All right. Well, this is day one of the quarantine. Now it's actually official. So the governor actually said that all non-essential people have to stay home and have to avoid all non-essential trips. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just staying here and doing some weeding. Very interesting shot, is it? You can hear the birds. Yeah. You can hear the birds, and that's nice. Tell you though, it's been really, really interesting to be inside all day. And then finally, and I mean the weather's been terrible. It's been raining all day today. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. And we were kind of lucking out the past week because I worked from home last week for the first time in my life. And it was a kind of a surreal experience. Just because I just don't typically like working from home. Because I've got 2 kids and usually they're at work, or usually they're at school, but now that schools are closed, they're at home. So it's a little distracting. But thought I had a pretty productive day. Although I would say that productivity seems kind of silly now when something like this is going on. There's only so many things that you can send through the mail or so many phone calls you can make that actually feel like they're actually doing anything when kind of life has come crashing to a halt for a large population of the world. But anyways, I'm just kind of documenting this right now because it's bizarre. This is really weird. Yeah, this is the clothing that I wore all day today. It was sweats and a sweatshirt. The only thing that changed were the shoes. I was wearing slippers all day with no socks. And it's just nice to be outside doing some weeding. So, I don't know really what the point of this video is going to be, but I'm kind of going stir crazy inside. Maybe it's just me weeding. That's all you're going to see. I really should put some jeans on so I could actually kneel in this stuff. I should stop working in my work clothes. That's what I should do. Got to make these nice for tomorrow because I'm going to be wearing the same damn thing tomorrow too. But I got a meeting on Wednesday that I am going to dress up for. I'm not meeting anyone. It's just going to be over the phone. But I am going to dress up for it. Let's have some form of being professional. So yeah, guys. How's everybody doing out there? You know what sounds really amazing right now? Are the birds. Kind of just seems like the whole world's kind of stopped. And it'd be kind of unsettling if it wasn't so peaceful. It's really nice. Gotta admit, it's very nice. Oh. So my wife and I put in that fence there this weekend from a fence that we found on the side of the road in, God, where was that? It was on Hill Road. And it's been sitting out front for the past, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, up against the side of the house, wondering what we were going to do with it. When we finally figured out what we were going to do with it, and I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? You like it? Well, f*** off. Nobody asked you. Actually, I did ask you. Sorry. Just don't give a some things I was thinking about when this hole started to go down was movies that deal with end of the world situations. I know that's not what we're dealing with here, but it is something that's unprecedented for our generation, as well as the generation before us, in regards to something that could possibly make you very, very sick and possibly wipe out millions of people if we don't take some preventative... Oh, shit. Well, I hope I didn't just totally rip that up. Well, we'll find out. Anyways, forgot I had buried a hose there for my little drip line that comes up, and in here, this is where we plant. I think last year we had peas in here, or beans, and then once those died, we got later in the year, we planted something else here. Okay, yeah, we had beans there. Green beans. Then we planted something else, and it was really, really great. Not nice. Yep. All right. Welcome to Joe's End of the World Gardening channel. Let me see here. Let's make it a little bit brighter. It's really tough doing these things all by yourself. All right. What are you guys going to plant? Tell me all about it. Where? Jesus. I guess maybe what I want to do with this video is to show you guys that you're not alone. We're all kind of finding ways to stay busy. What really sucks the most about working from home too is the fact that I have to use my computer to work from home. And I use my computer to express myself creatively when I'm editing videos. And the last thing I want to do is sit down and work on my damn computer after I've already sat there for 8 hours of the day. So that's really frustrating. I know you guys are probably dealing with that same thing. You guys all really love computers. Just kidding. Anyways, God, it's so nice and quiet out here, except for the fact that I'm talking. I'll shut up. You guys can just enjoy this. Maybe I'll start doing like ASMR videos or something like that, or AMSR. I don't know what the hell it is. ASMR. Be like, hi, this is Joe, talking to you from Oak Grove. Are you tired? Maybe you should take a nap. It's okay, guys. Don't call 911. I'm not going crazy. Just trying to have some fun while doing some weeding. Really, I'm working on another video for Jen. I make one every year. It's going to be tough to put some new content in the video, though, considering the fact that, you know, it's not like we can really go to a lot of places right now. You know, it was the toughest thing for me to deal with after this started happening. I was hoping that it wouldn't be canceling things, but it did, which it's for the greater good, which I understand. God, I'm going to see how inefficient I am at weeding when I watch this video. Maybe I'll just keep it to myself. I've already cussed a little bit too much in this. But then again, maybe I won't. You know what I'm just realizing? I wonder how omnidirectional this mic is. I'm wondering if you're even hearing anything. I'm like, hey, listen to the birds, and then all you're hearing me is going like... Maybe not. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. This is the Rode wireless mic. Wireless Rode Go. I don't know what the hell it's called. It's real small, though. It's really nice. And it's USB powered. You can charge the battery through a USB, so it doesn't need any batteries. It doesn't need any AA batteries, which, I'll be honest, if I don't make this whole filming process as easy as possible for myself, or as push button start, then I probably won't do it. So, here I am, filming good, hopefully good audio. We'll see how well it does, or whether I need to actually plug in a lavalier mic. But that's just so much effort. So much effort. Anyways, I was thinking about movies in regards to, God, I was talking about that a while ago. Movies in regards to the end of the world. And one of them that I have not seen in a long time is based on the Stephen King book, The Stand. I went to go rent that back at the beginning of March when it looked like this was all going to start going down. But unfortunately, somebody else had beaten me to it. You know, one of two people who really, really remembers the 1994 miniseries on ABC, The Stand, starring Gary Sinise. And whoever the guy is that played Randall Flagg, rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Anyways, but I think that was probably the first like really adult end of the world movie I ever watched. And sorry, I was just checking to see if the battery or if the recording stopped. And I remember thinking it was really cool because it was about a virus that wiped out like I think 99% of the Earth's population. But all the good people are having visions of Mother Abigail. And I think she lived in Nebraska or somewhere. And then all the bad people were having dreams about Randall Flagg and meeting in Las Vegas. And maybe when they were dreaming about him, they were dreaming about him wearing that full-on Canadian tuxedo. Just denim from top to bottom. It looks really gross. I think my buddy Victor and I watched it. Last time I saw it was back in senior year of college. And that would have been 2005. And it was pretty old then. I mean, 11 years old by that point, and it already looked really dated. So I think they filmed it on 16 millimeter actually. Something like that. Because it wasn't filmed in widescreen, I know that. It was like it was already pretty much a 4x3 box, so it really looked like it was filmed for television. There's just not really much dynamic framing with that, unless you watch, I don't know, what was that movie that Wes Anderson did? The one about the hotel. I always forget the name of it. Grand Budapest. That was a great movie, by the way. Unless you don't like whimsical things. But anyways. So this is actually very therapeutic. And so far, nobody's come around and seen me talking to myself. Just want you guys to know from Oak Grove, Oregon, things still exist. People are still taking their dogs for walks. People are still weeding. Doing our best. But this is only day one. All right, we're almost full on those weeds there. I wonder how long this thing can record before it stops. Anyways. My oldest son would be really upset with me if I didn't tell you to smash that like button or hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, because you'll want to see what we're coming out with tomorrow. It might be nothing, or it might be quarantine day 2. That's pretty catchy. I like that one. Anyways, it's getting darker out. Man, it feels nice to be outside though. Not having any sort of amazing sunset tonight. Something tells me the sun's going to rise again tomorrow. Nope. So don't you worry. Old Joe's going to be just fine. Please, someone make the first comment underneath it. He's losing it. If you comment on YouTube videos, who the hell comments on YouTube videos? Anyways. Boy, this is looking pretty nice, isn't it? It's looking pretty good. I'm going to be able to share my tomatoes when it's time to plant tomatoes. I'm going to share these tomatoes with nobody. By executive order of the governor. So, why don't you guys comment on what you think your favorite end of the world movie is, or miniseries, or book. Yeah, it's still pretty dark. It's getting pretty dark. Anyways, yeah, there's the little microphone. There's the microphone. There's the microphone. Goes to the receiver that looks exactly the same. Hopefully I'm doing it right. And now I can get some better audio. Isn't that great? Let's see here. I'm shooting this with my Tokina 11-20 f2.8 lens. And that's 2.8 throughout the whole focal length, which is kind of cool. So, anyways, it's not 4K. I said, sorry. I don't even think my computer could edit 4K at this point. If you guys want to fund my new computer, that'd be great. AMD just came out with 16 core processor. That'd be nice to have. Yeah. Oh, you motherfucker. You know what I hate? Blackberries. Blackberries, and look at these little bastards. Comes from your neighbor's yard, comes in there, and look what it did over the winter. Or maybe over the first couple days of spring, I don't know. But, you know what bothers me? My neighbors have blackberries, so that means I've got blackberries. One of my buddies at work was talking about how he wanted to plant a blackberry bush in his landlord's yard. And I told him, don't do it. Don't do it. Anyone who lives around him, even and his landlord, they probably owe me money because I'm protecting them from having to deal with blackberry bushes for the rest of their frickin' lives. They just keep coming back. They keep coming back. And the people who keep them, your neighbors, really like the berries that come off of them. But they don't do shit when it comes into your yard. It's not their requirement. But I'd rather just poison the whole thing. And that would be great. And poison. I don't want to use I want to wipe it down with vinegar to make sure it doesn't kill cats. If a cat's hanging out around these poisoned blackberries, then that cat deserves to die. Like that comment if you... Don't forget to like the video if you like that comment. Anyways. And I'm a pet person. Oh, that's a big one. I don't even know if there's a more efficient way to weed, but I can tell you this, I'm enjoying my time out here right now. I keep looking at the screen. I should look right at the camera, right at the lens, but I hate being on the camera. That's why I'm always the one filming. So, Anyways, you know what's another good movie that you should watch? The Andromeda Strain. It's really dated too, in terms of how it looks. And there's some weird scenes too where they, for some reason, someone on the crew found out that like you can remove oxygen from a tank that's holding a monkey, and it'll really look like the monkey's like dying because it can't breathe. It turns out it really thinks that it is dying because it actually can't breathe. But someone was able to do it, and then they were able to, I guess, have the monkeys breathe again. But they do that scene like 4 times in the movie. It's like, hey, isn't this cool? We could always just put another monkey, make a monkey look like it's dying. Isn't that cool? Because whenever they bring it into a room that's got the alien virus, which if you don't know what that movie is about, it was actually directed by Michael Crichton, I believe. But God rest his soul. But what that movie is about an asteroid, or like a rock, or a meteorite or something. It comes from space, and it's got a deadly virus on it that actually ends up turning your blood into rust powder, apparently. So it wipes out a town in New Mexico, and then they take it to an underground facility and start killing a bunch of monkeys. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's like I forgot who it is, but it's like one scientist will do the thing that kills the monkey, and then like another scientist will walk into the room. The guy's like, you know what it did to that monkey? And the guy's like, no, what did it do? He's like, let me show you. And he grabs another monkey and he brings it in there. And then like a third person comes in eating an apple, and they're like, what are you guys talking about? What's this all about? And then he's like, oh, you got to see this, man. You got to see what it does to the monkeys. Bring another one in here. Bring in the family of monkeys. Bring in all of them. Do they have names? Good. Okay. Well, but I mean, that's one of the few things I do remember from the movie. But I mean, it was like they killed an insane amount of monkeys. Anyways, my battery's about to run out now. And so on that story about the monkeys, you should go check out the Andromeda Strain. I don't know if it's streaming, but it probably is. Everything's streaming. Is it worth $3.99? Probably not. But maybe it's free on a throwaway movie channel, like one of those ones that comes with your Roku device. So yeah, check it out. It's good. It's a good movie. Terrible set design, but it's a good movie. And anyways, we'll check in tomorrow with you guys, all right? We'll see how you're doing. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Just jump through whatever parts you didn't like. Comment below what you'd like to see me talk about. And you guys take it easy out there. I know it's just kind of crazy times right now. And I'm actually hoping I just keep on talking until this turns off, and that would be kind of funny. Yeah, we're going to get through this, guys. And it's going to be summertime. Maybe we're all stuck inside still, but we're going to get through this. And it's because we care about the people around us who are the most susceptible to this. And that could be you. You may not even know it. So I think it's a very noble thing that when you hear the idea that it could kill 3% of the people who get it, that 97% of the people would forego whatever sorts of pleasures that they feel they're entitled to make sure that those people get to survive. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. And it's getting pretty dark. Hope you enjoyed watching me weed